Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Preston again. We're just looking at some cards. I get these things sorted out, trying to get some stuff ready for an auction we're planning later on. Hey, Trout the Beast, what's up? Trout the Beast 27. Make sure you check them out. I was just going to, last night we started going through the safe and looked at some of my better cards. Griffey and Griffey Pujols Jeter patch, my Ted Williams number to 18. Yeah, I can't sleep either. I figure I'd get some of the sorting done. So we looked at some of the better stuff last night. Johnny Bench autograph, Nolan Ryan patch card. So the part one, if you ever get bored, you can go back and look at that. Some of my better cards will be there. So this is the last of the stuff that's in the safe here. I was going to go through and set aside the ones that I no longer want and maybe get those ready for auction. Let's see. This Luis Aparicio, for the younger guys, you might have to Google him. A hell of a player, Hall of Famer. But you can look at the corners on this dude. Now the centering's off, obviously. It's pushed to the right quite a bit. But the card itself is in pretty good condition. It's a 1974. Hashtag we are alone. Yes, sir. It's a one-man show for an audience of one. I used to I'll save those stories. One-man band. I used to play drums for a one-man band. Here you go. How about a Trout for you? This just came out of an optic box the other night. 2019. They're really good looking cards. I like the optics a lot. He will go down as the greatest baseball player of all time. That's going to pile we're keeping for sure. What were they? I think some of these. Oh, I got this Jared Stidham out of a national silver pack. We went up to the national convention in Chicago this past weekend, and it's was this one numbered? Yeah, right there. It's 1 of 10. So we're gonna keep that one because obviously they got a pretty good track record of drafting quarterbacks up there in New England. So does it say national? I think some of the national cards actually have national on them somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Right at the bottom. See where it says 2019 Panini the National. It's Tom Bomb Trady. Jared Stitham. Hopefully something good happens with him and that card value goes up. We're keeping anything Johnny Bench. Absolutely anything Johnny Bench. Unless I have doubles. I just packed up my Johnny Bench autographed baseball. I got a bunch of stuff packed up off the shelf. We're planning on a move. Maybe down to Tennessee here sometime soon. These are this year's Allen and Ginter's 2019. A buddy of mine just gave me this card, Tony Gwynn. My buddy Luke gave me that. Huge Tony Gwynn fan. That's 2019 Allen and Ginter, the astrology collection. He's a Taurus just like me. Love me some Tony Gwynn. We're keeping that one for sure. All these ones here in this pile are keepers. We're not sorting through together. This is still stuff from the safe. Some of the new stuff that went into the safe. What year is that? I can't remember. 1983. Love me some Andre Dawson. Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame. Clemens had 2 Hall of Fame careers. Before he got to Toronto, he was a Hall of Famer. Then he got to Toronto, started doing steroids, and he had another Hall of Fame career. I don't know how I feel about that because him and Bond were Hall of Famers before they started steroids. But I mean, if they're going to keep Pete Rose out, if it's all about the, protecting the legacy of the sport, the integrity of the sport, then I don't know. It's a tough call. I love Roger Clemens. It broke my heart when he got busted, and it just killed me. Yeah, Pete Rose, he strung it out a long time. Trout says that record will never be touched. It would have been nice to see Ichiro spend his entire career in the major leagues. It's 1983 bench. Oh, what do we got? Eric Dickerson rookie card. It's in excellent shape. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, look at the corners on that. It's pretty good. Centering's not bad. It's pushed off to the right just a hair. Ichiro buyback rookie auto 2/9. That's sweet. Oh, I love Ichiro, man. Anything Ichiro's awesome. Yeah, Nolan Ryan, 1982. It's in pretty good shape. The centering on that one's pretty good too. 2019 Donruss. Nice. Joey Votto Panini Prism Refractor. Love me some Joey Votto here in Cincinnati. I tell you what's aggravating is not being able to have a logo on the card. I mean, Panini does a great job without the logos, but the idea that Major League Baseball would sign an exclusive deal is just silly to me. It seems like they would want as many people putting their products out as possible. Yeah, I would be interested in that Ichiro. I'm a little hurting right now. I had some surgery, a month or 2 ago, and that hurt me a little bit going into the National, and now I'm kind of broke coming off the National. All my play money is gone. So, but yeah, I'd definitely be interested here. Let me write that down. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I got that written down. I'll give you an email. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you something probably tomorrow. We sent it to 2019 Don Russ. Yeah, that sounds like a sweet card, man. Congratulations on that pull. Well, this Willie Stargell, you can see, and this is probably what it came right out of the box, just the ink smudge. It's not in great shape, but it's a nice Piece to have, 1973 Willie Stargell. Pulled this out of a box just recently. Hopefully he stays healthy. Drafted 15th overall by the Washington Redskins, I believe. No, 15th was Haskins. Or Haskins. I can't remember. He might have fell into the second round. But an autographed rookie 4-5 out of 2018 Leaf Draft Ultimate. His LSU uniform. He's got a lot of talent. Hopefully he can stay healthy. This was my first redemption. Oh, I guess it don't matter. I already redeemed it, but let's see. Received a 2018 Leaf Ultimate Draft Football Derwin James 1992 black gold auto card. That'd have been his rookie auto parallel. And then I noticed it says expires. But yeah, not too familiar with. I'm gonna keep the redemption card just because my first redemption ever after all these years. Yeah, we'll blow by the football, buddy. Don't worry about it. We'll look at some more baseball cards. Let me take a quick drink of water. And AJ Green. How about a 1978 Nolan Ryan? The centering is horrible. Not very good at all. But the corners aren't in bad shape. John Elway number to 99. A Kobe Bryant rookie if you like basketball at all. How about a 1983 Tony Gwynn rookie card? And this one's in very, very good condition. The centering is just slightly off. The corners are perfect. I love me some Tony Gwynn and the old rainbow striped uniforms. I love those uniforms. Julio Jones number to 199. Carlton Fisk and Johnny Bench All-Star card. What year was this? 1974, I think. Some imperfections around the corners. But it's an old car, and obviously two of the best catchers of all time. Yeah, unfortunately, Tony Gwynn did pass away maybe a year or two ago now. Oh man, who was it? It was Tony Gwynn, Stan Musial. Go look up. There was an interview. Hey, Jay Pylon, welcome in, buddy. Thank you, sir. There's a great interview with Tony Gwynn near the end of his life. Would have been recorded maybe a year or two before he passed. Where he's just talking about hitting the baseball. I think maybe was it Ted Williams or Stan Musial? One of the other older guys were there. It's a great interview if you could dig it up. We aren't alone anymore. Jay's here. Geno Atkins, I bought that autograph card for $3 at the National this year. I was very proud of myself for finding a good deal, in my mind anyway. He should be the second Hall of Famer the Bengals ever get. A Brett Favre patch card. I like the little kind of a ticket looking. It's very small, the writing. It won't come in, but how about an 83 Ryan Sandberg rookie, the Don Russ version? The centering, not quite perfect, but very close, and the corners are in good shape. Not many people remember that he spent time in the Phillies organization. Love me some Ryan Sandberg. I live in Cincinnati. Another drink of water here. I live just north of the city enough to get some. I had a 19-inch color TV in my room when I was younger. And a set of rabbit ears that brought in the reception and antenna. And I was lucky enough to get some Channel 45 would show Chicago stuff and stuff out of Dayton. I think it was actually a Dayton channel that was routing through some Chicago stuff, something like that. But so I got to see Michael Jordan play. This was in the 80s. I was born in 1979. But I got to see Michael Jordan's Bulls play a lot, and I got to see the Chicago Cubs play a lot. Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, Mark Grace, those teams. They were a lot of fun. That's a 1978 on that Dawson. This one I got as a lot. It's like a 3-card lot for like $11. What year was it? It was 1970. Ernie Banks. Not 100% perfect, but the corners are in pretty good shape. Trout's lonely. I'm not entertaining enough. The more the merrier, though, Jay. I hope you do stay. 1983, Tony Gwynn rookie card. Another one of the outstanding San Diego uniforms. This one's also in really good shape. Oh, it's my pleasure, guys. I love it. I love sitting here talking about sports. I'm going to sort these things anyway. I might as well jump online and see if one or two people want to hang out. Damian Harris, auto patch. What a horrible signature. How lazy is that? DH. D don't even look like a D. It looks like a O. I hope you're better at running the football, Damian Harris, than you are signing cards. I know, yeah, it is the worst out. I know you're not a big football guy, Trout, but I got to show this one here real quick. We just pulled this the other day. It's a Saquon Barkley rookie dual memorabilia. Your auto is better in your 12. That was a pretty sweet pull. I was pretty happy when that one came through. I think we got a couple of Saquon, Baker Mayfields. So those were all out of the safe. I knew those were good ones. Well, the rest of these I kind of got to sort through. I want to get some stuff ready for an auction. Sit tight. Let me grab something out of the box here. We'll grab a handful of something and look at it. All right, I got a handful of Vlad Jr. rookies. And I think a couple of them might end up going into the auction. I got to find the other ones. Yeah, I think I got 5 of them. These are some of these Austin Riley triple threads. I don't think we looked at any of these. Brendan Rodgers. Oh, I think maybe we did because I remember talking about. I think that's a piece of like a breast cancer awareness month or a Mother's Day glove. When they wear the pink stuff. A dual patch of Brendan Rodgers. Yusniel Diaz. 4 patch, quad patch, numbered to 49, if you can see it. I think these guys might end up in auction. Lee Jin Chu autograph. That's his first Bowman. I don't know. I got to look some of these up and decide what I want to do with them. I think like the guys. Oh, this isn't the stack that's going for. These are all rookies. These are guys I got to look up. These are not going for auction yet. I got to search them up. Because Austin Listy's still in the minors, I believe, with Philadelphia. These are from the Elite, the Panini Elite Extras, 2019. Or no, these were the 2018. The Austin Riley. You see the patch in the middle is a little different than the other two, so I don't know, maybe it's his pants or something like that. Is this numbered? It was not numbered. Oh yeah, it was numbered. My thumb was over. It's numbered to 399. Trout the Beast says he liked that. And give him another look at it there. So yeah, like Listy and Eric Cole. These guys are minor league guys, and I mean to keep a minor league pitcher's autograph, if I can get a few bucks for it, I mean it's so sketchy whether or not these guys are going to hit. That's numbered to 100. He's an international player. I mean, you got to figure if they're making this card, it's numbered to some of the on the elites are really hard to see. That's a number squeezed in there, numbered to 99. That's numbered to 999. See, some of these kids just haven't had a chance yet. Sixto, 999. That one's numbered to 49. The Jimmy Heron. I got some guys, some buddies like Chi-Town Breaks or something might like that. So I know there's a couple of the guys that hang around are from Chicago, and some of the football ones. Hey, Jay or whoever's in here, I know Trout doesn't like looking at the football too much. If you guys don't either, I'll just get by the football. Mike White, Quentin Flowers. Yeah, we gotta look these guys up, see what their potential is. I'm pretty good at football and recognizing talent in football. And baseball's a little more of a crapshoot, especially when you're talking about pitchers. Football. That's funny. Christian Kirk, I think he'll be good. What else is in this pile? Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons, Gary Jennings Jr. Put a lot of rookie autographs this year. When typically I like to have Taylor Rapp. Looks like he might be pretty good. I prefer to have veteran autographs, guys I know that are established. Look like those are all footballs. Debo Sweeney. I really like that one. Even if you're not a football fan, you can appreciate the white marker on that darker colored card. That's really pretty. So yeah, this is the pile of stuff where I have to look up and see if they're going into the auction or not. Let's grab another stack of something. Some of these, I think some from this pack was. How about a pink parallel Ozzy Albies rated rookie? The pink parallel cards are sweet. Donruss Optic. Oh, let's see. What year is this? 84 Morgan? Or is it 83? No, it is 83. See him in his old Colt 45. Some of you older folks may remember the Colt 45s. Put him into the safe, I think. Oh, years at 82. Hey, you have a good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. It was at 82. Yeah, 82 Nolan Ryan. His 5th career no-hitter. That's ridiculous. He had 7. There's a lot of guys pitching right now that won't get 7 shutouts in their entire career, more or less 7 no-hitters. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What else? Another Nolan Ryan. This one from 1982 as well. Got the team checklist on the back. Luis Pujols, Cesar Sedano, Phil Gardner, Art Howell, Joe Niekro, Louis Pujols, Don Sutton, Dickie Thon. There were some good players. 1982 Astros. Oh, these were, I think I picked, these came in the auction. If you watch the auction video, some of these came in. Couple optic Yeliches, the MVP, and the standard. This one is black across it. I want to say when I looked them up, there are some black variants. I'm going to have to look up and see if that's a variant. But either way, we're keeping those. I think we'll end up, yeah, these are all stuff I picked up at auction. A bunch of Brady's, a whole bunch of Brady's, a whole bunch of Dolphins. And then the Mariano Rivera, those die cut cards are nice. I like those. There's still a couple of people hanging out. I know it's late. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I need to sort some of these out. So those are all keeper cards. I'll stick them in there for now. Let's see. Yeah, these optics that we got. Just the other night. Ozzy Albies again. I like that. That's a beautiful card. Marcell Ozuna, the Chipper Jones, pink parallel, Freddie Freeman. Couple Braves for you there. Quite a few Braves. It was a Braves hot box. There was a lot of Braves in it. And then this one's pretty cool. If you look at this, if you're a fan of Andrew McCutchen, it's got Kutch on it instead of his name. It's a pink parallel nickname variant. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's still really weird seeing him in a Pittsburgh uniform, outside of a Pittsburgh uniform, that's for sure. I really like the optics. Yohan Moncada, Reese Lightning rated rookie. It says Reese Lightning. And then a sweet Aaron Judge standing on the moon, I guess. Blasting balls into the cosmos. Yeah, really impressed with the optics. Just about every year, the optics are very nice. I always like them. I think the football ones come out in December. We'll get a box of those for sure. So I don't know. Probably keeping this stack. Now this Gurley card, if you check it out, you see at the bottom there it says, come on. Oh, the other one came into focus just fine. It says 2019. There we go. The National. You see that at the bottom? 2019 Panini The National. This came out of a National Silver pack. That was pretty cool. We'll keep that one. Adrian Beltre, Ryan Sandberg, couple Hall of Famers. These optics again were great. And then we got the variant on the Beltre. We got the 3000 hit club. Let's kick this a little bit that way. And then, one more of the optic. Reggie Jackson. That jacked up swing. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's late here on the East Coast. Mookie Betts will probably keep that one. Joe Morgan, 1983. We got the 1983 rack packs, and it didn't. We didn't get a single. We got 2 rack packs and didn't get a single. Gwen Sandberg or Wade Boggs rookie. I had this card when I was a kid. He was the only other guy I knew named Preston. The name was not very popular. So I remember keeping that card. We're keeping that for nostalgic purposes. It's in perfect condition. Mike Schmidt, 1983, All-Star. Well, let's back up a little bit. Hey, Trout's back. Yeah, we're up to 5 people hanging out. Thanks a lot, guys. If there's anything in particular you want to see, I got piles of stuff around here. I think these are all keepers here. These are the keepers from the rack pat. Ricky Henderson, that's an 83. And these are in perfect condition. They were factory sealed until a few days ago. Steve Carlton, Dave Parker. There's a young Terry Francona for you, and show me all your 101 Trout autos. I wish. A young Francona, bunch of Hall of Famers. These are all 83s. I said in the video last night, Earl Weaver. Go watch him. Just berate umpires. It's hilarious. At John Riggins was what, a 78? That's pretty off-centered there. I like this card a lot. We'll take a closer look at this one. 2 Hall of Famers. It's a 1982. Yeah, 1982. Mike Schmidt, Eddie Murray. Look at the mutton chops on Murray. In very good condition. Not perfect, but very good. Tony Perez in a Montreal uniform. I'm here in Cincinnati, so. Yeah, Trout. I don't know how much I'm going to be buying in the next month or two. I need to get rid of some of these so then I can go buying again. But the National wiped me out a little bit, and then I had some surgery a couple months back. But yeah, I'm always in the market for cool stuff. Certainly willing to look at just about anything. Mike Schmidt, that's a 19. Oh, we got a couple of these. Those were all 1982. I think there's a lot I got of 33 cards. These are the Fleer, right? Yeah. 1981 Fleer. Where this guy was selling a bunch of these. Let me come down a little bit here. Come up. The guy was selling a lot, just boxes of stuff for like it was 3 cards for $1. I tried to pick out some of the players I liked that were centered pretty well. Obviously, Mike Schmidt's one of my favorites. Mike Schmidt, Steve Carlton together. More 82s, all in pretty good shape. I'll probably end up auctioning a couple of them off. Random Zach time. Oh, we're getting into a little football here. Yeah, I need to let me see. I definitely need to sort out some of these. I'm gonna put all the Mike Schmidts aside so I can sort out some of the doubles, and we'll put those in the auction. No doubles there. In action and that. All right. Leaving for a second time. Well, again, buddy, I appreciate you hanging out. Be on all day tomorrow. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk about some stuff. Definitely. So let's see. We could probably. Those all have doubles. There's too many Mike Schmidts. I think I actually have pulled 4 of these. Yeah. I like the old Fleer cards, though. I really do. So I guess if we're going to try to sort them out, you want to keep the ones that are centered nice. All right. $1982. Probably want to keep 2 of them. Is this too boring? You just want me to keep running through cards? I can figure this out later. That one seems off center quite a bit. That can go into the auction pile, I think. Yeah, we'll keep those. Let's see. $1982 Fleer. Oh. That one's off center pretty bad. It's even hard to tell on some of these old ones. You see the little spots and imperfection on them, but they're on both cards. So it's just a crappy picture. They kind of blurry. There's imperfection on that card. Is he the best third baseman of all time? If you want to throw it in the chat, let me know. I think he might be. And maybe you want to throw A-Rod in there or something like that. Brooks Robinson. We picked up a bunch of, see, we're keeping all these. A bunch of Dolphins in a pretty cheap lot. I can't remember if it was a Deafness or RSR. But yeah, we'll be keeping all those. What else do we got? Oh, we got some more baseball coming up, some older baseball. That's a card worth looking at. It's the Optic Rainbow variant. Really pretty card. It's Mike Gesicki, young tight end, rookie tight end of the Dolphins. This will be his second year. There we go. Here's some more baseball for you. What year is that? 77, Robin Yount. Not in very good shape, but I love Robin Yount. He's a good ball player. What do we got here? Joe Morgan, Lou Brock, and Davey Lopez. Dave Lopes, I'm sorry. He did pronounce it Lopes, I'm pretty sure. 76. Morgan and Lou Brock together. Tom Seaver, Fergie Jenkins, sorry. Don't know much about Bill Stoneman. Years 72. I can't be for sure. If you look on the back, there actually is no year down here where you might expect one. But the fact that it's got the 1971 leaders on it, I think I could pretty much guess it's 72, right? Oh, more Dolphins. Let's separate these football and baseball. I gotta find a better way of organizing these. Hi, Matt Chapman's your favorite third baseman today. Used to be Manny Machado. Well, thanks for stopping by, Mean519. I certainly do appreciate it. I don't know if I have any Matt Chapmans like right off the top of my head here. I'm sure I do got plenty of Matt Chapmans, but I'd have to go digging for them. There's some old football cards there. Who else? Lou Brock. This would be 1979. I love those baby blue Cardinal uniforms. Sabo. I love Sabo. Taco Meat's here. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, obviously being in Cincinnati, it's a must that you love Chris Sabo. I went to a casino in Indiana. And we're sitting there playing cards, and the guy sits down. What year is that? 1979. Lou Brock. Guy sits down. I'm like, man, that dude looks familiar. And he's playing a little poker, Texas Hold'em. He's not wearing glasses, but I'm thinking, man, that guy looks like Chris Sabo. Yeah, I like the new Cardinal uniforms as well, no doubt. So we play a little poker, and I ended up winning a little pot off the guy. It was like $60 pot, and he gets up eventually and walks away. And eventually the dealer's like, yeah, that was Chris Sabo. He stops by every now and again. I was like, hell, man, I thought it was Chris Sabo. I should have said something, but you kind of don't want to be the jerk that says, hey, are you Chris Sabo? So yeah, but good Chris Sabo story. I won $60 playing a pot of Texas Hold'em with him. This is a 1973 Lou Brock and Bert Campaneris. So when I was up at the National, I had to. I think we got doubles of that one. I wanted to bulk up my vintage card collection a little bit. You don't like the newer? Yeah, the newer ones, I kind of like them, but they're definitely not as pretty as the old ones at Bob Gibson's. Got a nice little bend in it there. I don't know if you can see how well you can see it. But it's a 1974 Bob Gibson. A 75 Bob Gibson. I love the 75 two-tone bordered. Look at the awful centering on that, though. It was a real problem back then. I imagine that's why this card was in the 3 for $1 bin. Fergie Jenkins was at 77. Another 75. That's Harmon Killebrew and the Twins Baby Blues. There's some Phillies Baby Blues there, too. All kinds of baby blue uniforms around. More Pete Rose, Tony Olivia, Reggie Smith, and Rod Carew. That's a 1970 card. Now we got a little more football there. Larry Zonka. Look at this. Even if you're not into football, you can appreciate the old, pardon me, the old Sports Illustrated cover cards. Tom Seaver, Andy Messersmith, and Randy Jones. So let's see, those are all keepers. What else we got? I don't have a ton of basketball, but this one is pretty. Keep those separate for now. Let me get another drink of water. I got a real sweet Steph Curry coming up in a second. I got to step into the other room real quick. I'll be back in 40 seconds. All right. What else have we got coming up? Oh, yeah, the Stephen Curry, and it should say, yeah, it does. So the Stephen Curry came out of a silver pack. So it's 2019 Panini, but it came out of a silver pack that I got at the National, and I showed you just a little bit ago. See there at the bottom, 2019 Panini the National. That's an exclusive card out of that pack. I guess I need to start separating the basketball cards, but I don't have many of them. Dwayne Haskins rookie, numbered to 299. This also came out of a National pack. I only got 2 of them, and there were 2 cards in each. That's pretty sweet. Redskins got him down at 15, I think it was, which was considered a pretty good deal. A lot of the draft projections had him going a lot higher. 87, Tony Gwynn. Probably seen plenty of those around. There's a bunch of those around. Oh, shout out to 1millioncubs.net. The guy on Twitter, bought some stuff off of him. He sent me one of his cards. I thought it was pretty cool. 1 Million Cubs Project. His thing is he's going to collect 1 million Cub cards. You check him out on Twitter. He's got some pretty good pictures and stuff there. He's a pretty good follow on Twitter. 1 Million Cubs Project, something like that. So I kept this little card. He sent it to me with the other stuff. Harold Baines, 92 Don Russ. He's a Hall of Famer. Oh, there's a couple of random cards. Oh, I bought these old collectabooks. Do you remember the collectabooks? Bought a little small set of them for nostalgic purposes. They were like $3 or something. Ted Williams I put on the front there in the little team pack. What do we got? Greg Louganis. Oh, hell, give me just a second. I'm a huge fan of the Olympics. I just love the Olympics. Every year, summer, winter. So this Allen and Ginter Greg Louganis card I thought was pretty cool. It's kind of oversized. You can see it next to a standard card. It's a bit wider. Dude won, well, was it 8? Or was that Mark Smith? No, I think Luganis won like 8 gold medals or something. Love Allen and Ginter stuff. I will put that with the basketball card, I guess. My buddy had some doubles he gave me, just Larkin, Phil Necro, Del Murphy. All nice Allen Ginter cards from this year. They were nice before I dropped them anyway. And what do we got? What should I put in here? Oh, those are the collectibles. Yeah. All right, so these are all keeper cards. Only a couple of those did we set aside for the auction. Let's grab another handful of something here. Try to find something good for you. I still need to kind of sort through. No, those are all keepers. We're keeping those. Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything in sports driving you crazy, aggravating you? Anything good happen with your local teams? Anything aggravating you about I could go on for hours complaining about the Bengals and their crooked, horrible owner, Mike Brown. I doubt you guys want to hear about that. Give me a second here. Let me shut up the safe. I have a lot of fun with these things, man. Give me a second. We'll get some more cards going on and lock this safe up and get this out of the way. I'm going to bring another box over. I love just chatting about sports and hanging out and watching the guys open cards on YouTube. It's a whole lot of fun. All right, let's grab a handful of something else to go through. These are all newer cards. These will all be, I think these are all auction cards, this next pile here. Let me get this pile out of the way. I think a lot of these will end up going for auction. A bunch of old Bengals team sets. It is very relaxing. The Scary Sanchez patch card, game used card. We'll keep that one, I think. And everybody this year has a Cedric Mullins autograph. So, of course, we got one of those laying around. I think that'll go in the auction. Carson Palmer autograph. He was good here in Cincinnati until he blew his knee out. Dirty play by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Something Van Ollendorf, I can't remember who it was. He crawled across the ground and put his knee and put his shoulder right into Carson Palmer's knee. It was dirty as hell. You know what? I'm a Cincinnati guy. I'm going to keep that one, I think. And I think I'll keep Chad Johnson, too. Chad Johnson autograph. Congratulations. Actually, this Carson Palmer is a rookie card, too. Real pretty cards. Topps Total Signatures. I like the plain white background. It's really pretty. Zach Godley. numbered to 150. Chemo von Oelhoffen. Yeah, that was him. Von Oelhoffen, whatever it was. Yeah, dirty player. Zach Godley. Maybe I'll auction him off. Ryan Barucki. Seems like everyone's got one of him too. Out of Topps Finest this year. Just so hard to tell which rookie pitchers are going to be good. Yeah, Chris Henry had a ton of potential, and he died in a horrible way. And it was really sad situation. Jorge Posada, I'll be auctioning that one off. I don't collect Jorge. Numbered to 350. That's not an autograph. That's just a gold stencil. It is numbered though. I don't think it's an autograph. No, it's not. It's one of the numbered cards from the Upper Deck Pro Sig series. I love the old Upper Deck stuff, man. Jake Arrieta. Looks like a normal card from Series 1, but it's numbered to 150. Arrieta's been pretty good. And maybe we'll hold on to that one a little while. This Brian McCann is numbered, and it's also a pink parallel. I don't know, maybe it looks a little orange on the screen there. It's pink. He's an outstanding player. It's been a long time with the Braves. Where's the... Yeah, there it is. Numbered 43 of 50. I think... What's his WAR? 31 WAR. That's a little light. I don't know. I think I'll keep that one for now, just because it's a pink parallel numbered to 50. Any football fans like Marcus Peters? He's kind of a turd. It's numbered to 299. It's a nice legacy card, but he's a turd, and I'm not going to collect that card. That'll go in the auction. Terrell Davis, Grassroots. This car is like real fuzzy. I don't know if you'll be able to tell the texture. It's kind of fuzzy to touch. It's a really neat card. A Leaf Grassroots. Numbered to 5,000. He just got in the Hall of Fame. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have gotten in the Hall of Fame. If he's a Hall of Fame player, so is Corey Dillon, because Corey Dillon had a much better career. But no, you never heard anybody saying Corey Dillon's a Hall of Famer. I kind of want to keep it just because it's fuzzy. I don't have any other fuzzy cards. Yeah, we'll keep it because it's fuzzy. Any Kurt Schilling fans? He's kind of a turd. This should be numbered as well. Yeah, numbered to 2006. If you're a video game fan, there's a real interesting Kurt Schilling story. There's a game called Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. It's actually a really good game available on PlayStation and Xbox 360. And Kurt Schilling owned that company, but he borrowed a bunch of money from Rhode Island or something like that, the state of Rhode Island, and defaulted on the loan. So they ended up making this awesome game. It was an incredible game. But then they defaulted on their loans, and the company went under, and he got in trouble, I think. But something like that. It's worth Googling. It's an interesting story. Terrell used to run all over the Raiders. Kurt with the bloody sock is legendary. Yeah, he's a turd of a human being. I give him no credit. This rated rookie is going to go into the auction. Unfortunately, it's just in bad shape. The corners are a bit chewed up. Same with this Griffey rookie. That corner in particular is not good. Craig Biggio. Oh, it's bent up a bit there. It's pretty nasty. It's not worth anything, but we'll throw it in the auction. We'll put it in a lot or something. Somebody can have it for cheap. It's a rookie card. Justin Houston. The Topps collection number to 100. A real pretty card. I don't know if he's a Hall of Fame caliber player or not. I don't know if it's worth keeping. 2017. I think I'll put that in the auction. I got a handful of these chromes, and these will all be numbered. Are these the numbered ones? No, these are just the regular inserts. So, Chen Wei Yin. We'll make a lot of these and put them in the auction. Pedro Strop, Chad Bettis. I think I got some more of those in there. Those will go in the auction. Houston with the Colts now. Yeah, he switched teams. And he'll be productive there. They need help rushing the passer. And obviously he does that as good as anybody in the league the past couple of years. So should be a good pickup for him. I got these came out of the silver packs. There's a Danny Jansen refractor rookie card. More than likely, these will go in a lot as well. I think there's some more refractor cards. Just pulled this the other night. I don't personally collect Nelson Aguilar, so this will go in the auction. Home and away. We got a home and away Michael Thomas, and we got a home and away patch of Pat Mahomes. It was the first video we did on YouTube. That was pretty cool. Ty Montgomery patch is really pretty. I like the galaxy behind him there and the sweet Green Bay green. Some of these football. See, Nick Chubb, rookie running back. That'll go in the auction. Nice patch. Browns are hot right now. Andre Ethier, patch numbered to 199. I ended up with a ton of these SPX cards. Joe Nathan, numbered to 175. I don't know if you could tell, it's like a baby blue color across most of the card there. That's a pretty card. I like that one. Yadier Molina, that's a patch from his hat. It's a hat logo card. I'm in Cincinnati. He's kind of a turd. I don't really collect Yadier Molina stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep this one or not. Is it a 101? No, I don't. There's no number on it. I mean, it's a 101, and since only one hat, but they make other cards like this, so there'll be other cards with his hat on there. But I don't know. Would you keep it? Would you keep it for your own personal collection? I don't know. I don't like him. Speaking of guys I don't like, you know what? That's going in the auction. I have another hat patch card. It's Carlos Santana, I think. Carlos Correa. Hell, like shit, I can't remember. I think I'll keep the other one and get rid of that one. It's a Ben Roethlisberger number to 50. I absolutely hate that dude. Look into his past and you can figure out why real quick. I won't get into it here, but allegations of him doing stupid stuff run all the way back to high school. It followed him through college and even into the NFL. Marvin Harris, this is the group of guys, they're just guys I don't like, I guess, so we're going to put them in the auction. Marvin Harrison murdered somebody. You can Google that. Got away with it. It's kind of a messed up situation. Number to 299, he was a hell of a football player. I think I'll put that in the auction. Steven Matz refractor and a Steven Matz auto. Maybe I'll put those together in a lot, a Steven Matz lot. See if I can get a couple bucks for them. Really pretty cards. I love the 84 throwbacks. It's one of my favorite years. Yeah, Marvin Harris. I don't want to give you bad information. I suggest if you're interested, you Google it because my memory ain't what it used to be, and I don't want to go telling tales out of school. But yeah, it wasn't good. From what I remember of it, it was a pretty messed up situation. He's a media darling, I guess, because of being connected to Peyton Manning. So I don't know that anybody ever really reported very hard on it. These are all numbered to 2019. You can see right there, and that'll be the case for all of them. Maybe I'll do a lot or two of these kind of dudes. They're real pretty. So you can see it's the top Series 1 or Series 2 standard look, but obviously the gold along the border. They make black ones and red ones. The gold ones are numbered to 2019. So that's a set for the auction. Well, that's all those. Let's go grab another handful. We're going to keep these, I think. I think this entire pile is going for auction. Some of these I don't even know why they're in plastic. Some of them aren't great. I have to go check on my dog. She's very old and I heard her making noises. Give me just a second. All right, sorry guys. Still with me, everybody? Oh, we lost somebody. That's all right. I'm sorry about that. Give me 30 seconds and we'll get going again. We're going to look at this whole stack here. I'm pretty sure this entire stack is going to get set aside for the auction. Grant Hill was a very good basketball player. Pay for a Winfield rookie. I don't know. I hate giving people advice like that. It's only worth to me what it would be worth to me. I would pay in good condition. I'd have to look it up. Certainly, if I found one for $20 or less, I'd be happy for sure. I'd probably buy it in a heartbeat. Dave Winfield rookie in good condition. The best way to find out what a card worth is go to eBay, type it in, find the exact card. There's no doubt you can find a plenty of Dave Winfields, but then scroll down a little bit and hit the sold button because somebody might have one listed for a crazy price. You don't want to go by that. So yeah, check and see what it's sold for on eBay. Probably your best bet. That Grant Hill's going in the auction. Jose Fernandez insert. I thought some Miami fan might like that. It'll go in the auction. These aren't great cards. A receiver, some numbered cards, Dominique Bird, HB Blades. We'll do a lot of NFL. Derek Hagan, that's a really pretty card. It's got a piece of a football in it. So that's the only card I got with a piece of a football in it. I think we'll keep that one. I'd say these are all rookies. Probably didn't pan out. Here you go. I got something for wrestling fans. Those are all going to the auction. We'll put them in that pile over there. Which one have you been after? Mean the Winfield rookie? Yeah. Yeah, I love Dave Winfield. Absolutely. Scott Steiner Matitude. It's a game used mat from the WWE. I've never had one of those before. As a matter of fact, I think I'll keep that card. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Are there any hockey fans? I don't know if these guys are good or not. I was just planning on putting them up for auction and see what happens. Tim Berglund of the Capitals. My stepdad got these autographed. He was with the Cincinnati Cyclones fan club. He worked with them rather closely and got to do some really cool things with them. So maybe you can tell me, is Tim Berglund any good or Steve Malteus? We got another Steve Malteus, 2 autographed Malteus. Dan Curry of the Oilers. And that's a baseball card. So yeah, we got a couple. Like Chris Bergeron, that's when he was with the Cincinnati Cyclones. That would have been an IHL or an EHL team. IHL back then, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've never heard of him either. Oh, we'll put a lot. We'll put a lot of hockey autographs, and maybe some hockey fan will enjoy them for $1 or $2. I mean, they're going to sit in a box, and I don't necessarily, they bring back a little bit of memory of my stepdad. He's passed on now, but if somebody can have them, some starter kit for a kid or something, where they enjoy the card and are happy with the auto, that'd be cool. Somebody buy them for $1 and get to enjoy them. Will Myers, Rookie of the Year, number 2014. That's a rookie card. That'll go into the auction. Will Myers. Vincent Blue. First Bowman, numbered to 500. Yeah, some of these guys didn't work. I guess Jay Gibbons was okay for a year or two. Brett Boone numbered. These are all numbered cards. Freddie Garcia, Claudio Vargas, Juan Rivera, Chris Young. All of those destined for the auction. Javi Lopez, Richard Hidalgo, Rusty Greer, again, all numbered. Shinjo, rookie, Wes Helms, Nick Johnson. No great players here. In fact, a lot of guys that didn't work out. We'll put some lots together, see if anybody wants some lots of numbered cards. Corey Hart, Brian Bannister. These, I figure, somebody will want these. The green ones, the red ones were the hard to find ones. I think I set those aside. But these Mickey Mantle collection from 2007, highlighted all his home runs. I got a bunch of those. We'll do a lot of those. Somebody can pick up. So we got green and yellow were harder to find, and then you can see the blue ones. There were a lot of those. Maybe they're split up by numbered. No. 32 to 335. So yeah, a ton of Mickey Mantles. We'll do maybe some lots on those in the auction. What else do we got here? I remember these. See, they got little fuzzies on them. That little orange part is kind of fuzzy. 1903, John McGraw. This was from Upper Deck in early 2000, 2001. I have a Babe Ruth and some other, I think a Mickey, Willie Mays, like this that we're keeping, but that one will end up in the auction. Red Show and Diced. A really nice insert from 2007. Distinguished service. I spent some time in the Army. So I know the kind of discipline and dedication it takes to be good at that, and for him to be able to do that and be a Hall of Fame baseball player, that really says a lot about a guy. So if you don't know who Red Show and Diced is, give him a Google. He's definitely worth knowing. I don't have an eBay. I'm on eBay, but I haven't sold anything through eBay. From what I can tell, as a new seller, you got to worry about scams and stuff. They target new sellers, but there's also fees and stuff involved. It looks like having an auction on YouTube and getting paid through PayPal or Gmail. You can pay directly through Gmail to an email address now. So doing something like that, this seems like the way to go. Again, there was these. What set was this? 2007 tops. They did the Joe DiMaggio streak cards, and I don't really have a desire to put the entire set together, so I was going to sell those. Joe DiMaggio, jumping Joe DiMaggio. All the pictures are the same. It's just the numbers different. So I thought that'd be a cool little lot. And then this was this? Yeah, 2007 as well. Another set of cards with a streak. An old Joe Torre. I don't even know how that ended up in plastic. It's coming out of plastic, so I can save the top loader. I can promise you that. But I thought some Yankee fan might like to have Joe Torre in a Yankees uniform. At that whole stack, yeah, we just blew through the whole stack. Still people hanging out. It's getting late on here on the East Coast. It's 4:20, as a matter of fact. Let's see what else is in the box over These are all going for auction. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything great in this stack. As a matter of fact, I know there's not. So we'll blow through it real quick. These are actually, that's a really cool card. I'll show you that in a minute. I ended up with a ton of these SPX cards. Scott Thompson autograph, Philip Humber. Just these are guys that never went anywhere, but some of the cards are pretty cool. The old Artifacts, it's an Upper Deck series. Eric Stoltz there. There's an Upper Deck 2006, I think. No, 2007. Ben Sheets was going to be the next big thing. I remember hitting for this card and being like, yeah, I got that Ben Sheets rookie autograph. And it never really panned out. So these will all go in the auction. No great players, but some really pretty cards. Somebody can get a good deal on a lot of old autographs, jersey cards. Somebody probably like to have the Nick Swisher card. He's a fan favorite. Alex Rios, Scott Kazimir, numbered to 199 relic. Dontrell Willis, pretty good for a few years. Those will all go in the auction. What we got here? Matt Cain. Matt Cain was a good pitcher for a short period of time. Ricky Weeks. Oh, here, I love these old Allen and Ginter framed relics. Prince Fielder, Eric Chavez, Casey Kochman. Really nice. I like those a lot. The pinstripe of Pat Burrell, the old Upper Deck Artifacts apparel. Gold edition. Yeah, those were nice. Really nice looking cards. Yeah, thanks for hanging out so late, man. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned. We got this auction coming up. It'll be a really fun time. Vladimir Radmanovic. This card is really cool. You see it's see-through. You see the black and blue through it. And it's got his autograph on a see-through card. Upper Deck autofocus. And to make it even cooler, it's a Seattle Supersonics. What year was this? Would have been probably 2006. Yeah, 2006, I think. Yeah, that's a really cool card. I like that card. I'm going to keep that card just because it's so different. Yeah, that was that whole stack. Those are all just kind of nobody cards. Oh, what do we got here? What do you want to look at? You guys want to see football or baseball? I'm down to just a couple of people. Hey, what's up? Somebody else just jumped in. You want to see football or baseball? I got a little bit of both back here behind me. Got a pretty big stack now. All those heading for auction. A couple more stacks behind them over there. All right, let's see what else we got. I'll try to find some good ones. Wow, this little stack looks all right. Let's see what we got here. Baseball, huh? Thanks for stopping by, Face Sport Cards. I haven't done one yet. We're gonna do a big one as soon as I get all these cards sorted. Um, we're going to do, here's a little bit of baseball. I gotta go through this stack. I don't really know what's in there. We're gonna do it on YouTube. I've seen some guys do that recently, where you just bet in the chat box, put your bids in there, and then you pay through PayPal or directly through Gmail. You can do that now on Gmail, um, and then just send them out to you in the mail. Uh, I've participated in some auctions recently with these guys. Um, I've seen a few different people doing it. Seems like the way to go. It's a lot more fun than eBay and stuff like that. So these will probably Kendrys Morales, Kevin Millar. These are all the 150 anniversary inserts. Those stack will go up in the auction, I think. Yeah, these won't be numbered. They're just stamped with the 150 thing. So we'll do a lot of those. That'll make sense in the auction. Greatest players, Ricky Henderson and Rogers Hornsby. We'll be keeping those. This was an iconic card throwback of Burt Blyleven's rookie year. Harmon Killebrew rookie. That would have been a reprint from which year is that? 1959. The same style as our Mickey Mantle cards that we looked at a little bit ago. Obviously not an original. This is 2019 reprint in the top series, the iconic cards series of the series 2, I believe it was. A reprint of the Rogers rookie. We got a Roger Clemens rookie I think we showed last night. It's in the safe. The Gary V's cards. See, we're keeping all those, right? Yep. Bryce Harper's Gary V. Trevor May Gary V card. Maybe I'll put that in the auction. We'll keep the Bryce Harper for now, I guess. Anthony Rizzo, we'll hold on to him. Garrett Cole. Why is he a short print? I don't think I would have put him in the I don't know why he went in a penny sleeve. Just a base card. Marcus Stroman's Gary V card. So we'll hold on to that one too. And a couple more 150-year rookies. Reese McGuire and Jeffrey Springs. We'll put those in the auction too. So we'll hold on to these. Let's grab another stack of baseball for you here. Oh, I just pulled these the other night. I got to look into these guys. Some of them are awful young. Clint Ferguson. These are the 2019, 2018 Donruss Optic. Clint Frazier. Francisco Mejia. Ryan McMahon. George Springer. Kyle Seager. Our rated rookie Miguel Andujar. That's a good card. Very pretty card. Super shiny. Miguel Sano. Corey Kluber. Trey Turner. Chris Archer. Strasburg. Really pretty cards. They really are. Dustin Fowler rated rookie. Ryan Braun's a turd. I don't know what to do with these cards. Probably end up keeping these for now. Let me see if I can find you some good baseball. Oh man, there's so many cards. Let me get down to the good box here. Hold on a second. What I got? Oh, here's some good stuff. Hold on. Oh yeah, here's some good stuff. Hold on. Oh, you'll like this. Wander Franco. Couple really nice Wander Francos here. That's the 30th anniversary Bowman Chrome throwback. That's not his signature. The Bowmans from 1989 had signature printed on them. So it's not a real signature, but that is a sweet card. Especially if you're older and remember the 1989 Bowmans. Some of the super shiny ones don't come through great. There we go. 30th anniversary. That's what the back of those cards look like. That's a good Wander Franco. His first Bowman Chrome. And his first Bowman regular. Those are keepers, obviously. And then we got a Jeff McNeil rookie with the 35th anniversary logo on it. Come into view, logo. Kind of hard to see, but it's real pretty. And then the 1984. And then we got the same set with the 35th anniversary, but this is a refractor. Jeff McNeil rookie. Seems like my camera has a little more trouble with the shiny stuff. That's real pretty. I love the colors running through that. Obviously, it's got the rookie stamp up top with the 35th anniversary. How about a Pete Alonso rookie? Nothing fancy about it. Out of Series 2, I think it was. Maybe Series 1, but I think Series 2. And then we got, we got some nice 1, 2, 3, 4 Eloy Jimenez. That's his Bowman Chrome this year. Not his first Bowman, just regular Bowman Chrome. And we got his rookie from Top Series 1. And we got the 84 rookie refractor, Eloy Jimenez. I like that one a lot. And then probably, what is this one? Yeah, number to 2019. Come on now. There we go. 482 of 2019 from Top Series 1. So there's some good ones. We got, I started out with 6 of these. I got them in a break. So I got in a break, a case break, and I ended up, it was a random team, and I drew the Cardinal, or the Blue Jays. And it was cool because I got 6 of these, but on the other hand, Like all the case breaks I saw right before that, there was like a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. autograph in every single one of them. Like 4 of the last 5 breaks I watched before mine had one, and unfortunately mine didn't. But I was glad to get those. And I have not been very lucky with Fernando Tatis Jr. this year. This might be the only one I got. And we've opened a lot of cards. So I am glad I got one at least. Obviously, we're holding on to all those. That was a pretty good stack, though. Yeah, let's see what else we got over here. Let's put this in my keeper stack. Oh, some more of these refractors. Oh, so these will all be the refractors with the sweet shininess. Ricky Henderson, Derek Jeter. I don't really collect Jeter. I could probably put that one in. I'll probably put that one in the auction. I don't know. Buster Posey, Ryan Sandberg, Mariano Rivera. We got Clayton Kershaw, Jim Rice, Gleyber Torres. Those are all refractors. Let me see. I don't really collect a ton of Jeter stuff. Definitely keep Ricky Henderson. Posey stuff will probably go up as soon as he... Will he get in the Hall of Fame, do you think? Do you stay healthy? I don't know. I do collect Sandberg. I don't really collect Rivera. Yeah, I think I'll put him in the auction. Maybe I'll put Buster Posey in the auction too. Kershaw, Jim Rice can go in the auction. I'll hold on to Gleyber Torres for now. Yeah, Buster Posey, he's going in the Hall of Fame. We'll hold on to Buster Posey. So the refractor's going in. What is that? Rivera, Jim Rice. Yeah, we'll hold on to the others for now. Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, Mark McGwire on the same card. Or, I'm sorry, Chris Davis, not Ricky Henderson. Mookie Betts, Ted Williams, David Ortiz. I like the faces of the franchise cards. Yaz, 1984 All-Star Throwback. I think I got some more of those here. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's see. Some more All-Star cards. Who was that first one? Carl Yastrzemski. Will Clark. I could probably put him in the auction. I don't really collect. Will Clark. Darryl Strawberry. Ozzie Albies. Obviously, these have the 35th anniversary logo on them. Luis Severino. Nolan Ryan. I'll probably put those in the auction. Nolan Ryan, Ivan Rodriguez, Gleyber Torres, Willie McCovey, another Buster Posey. Regular 84 throwbacks. Man, I don't know. Maybe it's too early to get rid of these. Who else? And we got a lot of 84 throwbacks. Joey Votto, Pujols, Verlander, Bo Jackson, Bly Levin, McGuire, Vlad Sr. Notice no batting gloves. Super manly. Love Vlad Guerrero. Christian Yelich. God, Aaron Nola, Chris Davis, Eddie Rosario, Whit Merrifield. I wonder if I could put this whole collection together. There's a rookie, Jake Bowers. Sean Reed Foley. Let's see, we got doubles of that one. We'll put that in there. Danny Jansen. Let's see what else we got here. There's still people hanging out. I appreciate it, guys. Jose Brasino, Patrick Wisdom, Trey Mancini. Got two of him. Get rid of one of those. Reese Hoskins, very good. Ryan Anderson, JT Realmuto, Chris Sale. Maybe I should move this up a little bit. There we go. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, I really like those 84 throwbacks. Looks like we'll be keeping all this. See, let me grab another pile here. I guess I got a few more of these left. Francisco Lindor, Blackman, Ortiz, Syndergaard, Will Myers, Luke Weaver. I guess we're keeping those. All right, here's we gotta go through these. All right, I tell you what, if you're hanging out right now, about an hour and 45 minutes, you got to give me like a 5-minute break. And if you're watching later, just skip ahead about 5 minutes until I start fiddling with a stack of cards again. I'm sorry, I appreciate your patience. It's late. I got to get another drink of water and take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, give me just a couple more minutes, guys. Old cards are all new. No, I got a bunch of old cards coming up. Actually, I could. Yeah, I got a bunch of rookies and stuff coming up. Older rookies. Give me 2 more minutes. Oh, all right. Quick break there. Thanks for your patience, guys. Let's see. We'll go through. You want to see some older stuff? I'll grab some older stuff. The next pile. Let's see some numbered cards. Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Swaggerty, Tristan McKenzie. Yeah, these are all rookies. I gotta look up and see what they're doing. See if I'm keeping these or not. There's a blue Gary V's variant. That's pretty cool. Jonathan Lausiga, blue refractor. That's a really pretty card, numbered to 150. Yeah, okay, I remember this stack. We got to put these in the stack of stuff we still got to look up. Some of these rookies, a lot of them are in the minors. So we talked about we saw plenty of the gray or the goldish bordered ones. We didn't see any of the black bordered ones. The black bordered ones from Series 2 are numbered to 67, and the red ones are numbered to 50. So that Yaka bonus numbered to 50. See, these gold ones are only numbered to 2019. So more guys I got to look up. Oh man, some more of these refractors are in here. Mark Grace, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a nice refractor. He's going to be a stud for a long time down in Atlanta. I think I got doubles of those. Sean Reed Foley, Cedric Mullins, of course. Chance some more of those. Man, I ended up with a lot of those. Jake Bowers. These are the silver ones. Kopech having Tommy John surgery. All right, let me get some vintage cards for you. There's a Shohei Ohtani silver variant, chrome variant. All right, let me get you some vintage cards. All right, here's some older rookies for you. I got a bunch. And we're starting off on kind of the back end. Eric Davis, 1985, one of my favorite players growing up here in Cincinnati. He's the only player in Major League history to have a 162 game stretch where he hit 50 home runs and stole 50 bases. It's an incredible player. He ran into all kinds of strange health problems. He ruptured a kidney or something, lacerated kidney in the World Series 1990. He battled cancer later in his career. Yeah, it was rough. Rookie of Tim Lincecum, 2007, Allen and Ginter. I love Allen and Ginter stuff. How about a Benito Santiago rated rookie? Don Russ, 1987. It's not in great shape, not by any stretch, but I loved Benito Santiago. Jason Giambi minor league card, front row. Well, let's tilt this back down just a little bit. There we go. Jason Giambi minor league front row card. Another Lincecum rookie, upper deck. John Smoltz rookie card, Don Russ 89. You know, let me see if I think turning this light off back here is going to help a little bit. Hold on. It's causing a little too much shine. See if that helps a little bit. Jay Bruce. Actually got two of those. Bowman rookies. We'll keep one and get rid of one. Make sure, yeah. Edison Volquez. Oh, we got two of those as well. He had the best changeup in the game for a little while. I don't think it was that other light. I think it's the other light. I got all the lights on back here. So we'll get rid of one and keep one. Are you a Sammy Sosa fan? These old scorecards, the Rising Stars. I think these were exclusive. You could go only get them at like Kmart or something. In 1990. And a Fleer. A little pencil mustache drawn in there. He not only needed steroids, but also cork bats to hit all his home runs. I do not like Sammy Sosa. He hit like 10, 12 home runs a year, and then all of a sudden he's hitting 50. It's crazy. Ryan Braun, rookie, upper deck. Rookie of the month card. I'm sad Upper Deck doesn't make rookies anymore. This Bill Parsons card is from 1972. They put those big trophies on them. Some more Verlander rookies. Tops and Fleer, Tradition. Adam Wainwright, another Verlander. I had no idea I had so many Verlander rookies. Blue Chips Prospect, that's a pretty card. And the Fleer Tradition. Oh, what else do we got here? Frank Viola. Looks like he's 10 years old. It's a big 12-year-old. What year is that? 1983. That's an 83 Fleer. Randy Johnson. Not in great shape. Bernie Williams, rookie. Those 90 Donruss cards were horribly ugly. And lots of mistakes. That's another Verlander. Rookie Sensations. That's a pretty card. It's a Fleer. More Sammy Sosa. I think we had doubles of that one. There's a Gary Sheffield rookie. I think we did. I think we had doubles. Where'd those Sammys go? You know what? Let's put all the Verlanders together. They got all spread out. Yeah, we do got doubles of that Sammy. Wow, a lot of Verlander rookies. I had no idea there's so many in here. All right. I got more rookies coming up, better ones. They're going to get better as we go here. I started at the back. But first, we're going to get rid of, let's see which one of these we should keep. We'll put that one in the auction. Those old Upper Deck cards, man. Upper Deck was making the best stuff back then. All right, let's put these away and we'll grab another stack of rookies for you. We got some more rookies down there, and then we start getting into some regular cards. Some of the guys that I collect. Josh Hamilton, rookie. Kurt Schilling. That one's in bad shape. Another Sammy Sosa. That time the Don Russ. You remember Howard Johnson? I got a couple of his rookies. 1985 Tops. That one did not make it into a rookie. That is his rookie, right? Yeah. And everybody wanted this card when I was a kid, the Mark McGwire trophy card. Frank Thomas, #1 draft pick. It's a 1990 Tops. Hanley Ramirez rookie. Those were some ugly cards. What year is that? 2007. Horrible cards. Craig Biggio, 1989 Tops. 1989 Don Russ. 1989 Score. Some nice little lot of Biggio rookies. Deion Sanders. Another one of those Score. I can't remember which store had an exclusive on those. There's that stack of rookies. I'm going to grab some more for it. Oh, no, we got this stack here. Let's see. These cards, that's a Tony Gwynn. Were really pretty cards. They were Upper Deck 2000. Dave Winfield. That's not. Let's see, what year is that? It's an Upper Deck. That's too small for me to read. Love me some Dave Winfield. Verlander. That's a really pretty Mike Piazza card. Classic Clippings 04 from Fleer. And another one of that same card, Albert Pujols. Looked like he just got done swinging at a ball in the dirt there. A guy like him had enough power to put it out of the park, though. What a 1989, or is it 89 or 90? These old Bowman's oversized card were mildly annoying 1989 because they were always bigger than your other cards and they tend to get jacked up a little sooner. Winfield, Hernandez, Gary Sheffield. Oh, some more of those newer ones. Eckersley and Pujols. I think I got doubles there. These are all keepers. Let's see what else here. Jim Thome. These old Metal Universe cards were pretty sweet. Did it get worse when I turned that light off? Should I turn it back on? This CC Sabathia and Jim Thome together in Cleveland. Is it 2002? Nope, 2001. Jack Morris. Shohei Ohtani. That's a nice card. Jose Altuve. Well, I'll go grab some more vintage stuff here. That Chris Biggio Bowman refractor is sweet. Miguel Cabrera. More Tony Gwynn. That's a really nice Tony Gwynn card. SP Authentic. Goose Gossage. I love those old borders. What year was that, Don Russ? 88? 87 maybe? Oh, no, back to 85. Yeah, I like the 85 design on the Don Russ. Very nice. And how about an 87 Mattingly? Everybody loves the old wood panel border. 1987. Kirby Puckett, another with a piece of history, Carlton Fisk. Those were pretty cards. That more Tony Gwynn. Oh yeah, the old ovation. If you take a look, the seams are raised up a little bit. It has a really neat texture to it. I love that car. There's an 85 Winfield, horribly off center. More Winfield. Tom Seaver was at 86. Tom Seaver. I love Tom Seaver. There's a lot of Tom Seaver around here. Derek Jeter. For you Jeter fans. Oh, some more Jeter, Verlander. Let's go find something better. Let's dig a little deeper in the box over here. See if we can find some good stuff. Holy cow, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Steve Carlton. That's like, if you look, it's like 2-layered. It's like in a frame. Really neat Gypsy Queen Steve Carlton. 85. No, sorry, 86. This one's 85. Got a couple of those. I'll probably put one of those in the auction. A lot of Tom Seaver. Brett Saberhagen. Got a little bit of newer ones mixed in there. That's a neat card. I like the Topps Greatness Returns card. Oh, Faceforce, you got to go. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. It's very late. I understand completely. Get out of here. Get some rest. Cal Ripken Jr., Carlos Correa. Let's see what else we got here. Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw, George Brett, Gypsy Queen. That's a really nice card. Eddie Murray, 1986. More Eddie Murray. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. That's a Leaf. Miguel Cabrera. This classic clippings 04. Robin Yount. The 85 Dawson. Don Ross. There's a Mike Trout for you. I need to get there's a big table. I got a fold out table. I got to get it out and start combining these players and teams, get them sorted a little more. I love the New Age Performer inserts. So Topps, what, Series 1 maybe? Getting hard to remember. Chipper Jones. Chris Bryant refractor. Vladdy Guerrero, 2002 Topps Chrome. Beautiful cards. Roger Clemens, Tom Glavine. Those are good looking cards too. Some more Tony Gwynn, Kurt Schilling. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get to bed here soon. Maybe this last little stack, it looks like people have cleared out anyway. There's one person watching. I appreciate you hanging on, lone watcher. You might be asleep. If you watch later, I'm sorry for all the little breaks and stuff, but it was getting late. I had to take a couple breaks. That was Frank Thomas, Eddie Murray, more Frank Thomas, Craig Biggio. Those are the original Bowmans had black border, so these are the short print with the gold. Those will be from 2006 or 7. Yeah, 2007. I got doubles of Ichiro. Black bordered cards get jacked up pretty quick. Bo Jackson. I love that card. It's got a nice texture to it. It's a really good looking card. All right, we're going to stop there. We're going to put this stack away. And maybe we'll jump back on tomorrow afternoon after I get some rest and start sorting some more. Starting to put a nice pile together for the auction. Should be a fun time when it comes around. A little over 2 hours if you've hung on this long and made it through all the breaks here, a trooper, and I can't thank you enough. Please do subscribe. Hit us up on Twitter, Preston_sports. We'll post there before we go live most of the time. A 200 plus pack mixer coming up that's going to be huge. Boom boxes and silver and gold national packs, all kinds of crazy stuff in that. It's going to be great. And then obviously keep preparing for this auction sometime down the road. As always, I do appreciate it. Be good, have fun, and I'll see you next time.